Now I am standing in front of my museum. It is called the Impact Kidney Museum. This is in the first floor of my house. As you can see here, these are some of the publications which are unique in my professional career. This is a painting by a very famous African painter by name Ken Free. This was brought to me by one of my early trainees from Kenya. Her name is Grace, and this painting was done on lion skin by Ken Free. These are the recent addition to my professional life. I was the president of the Indian Society of Organ Transplantation, and this is the oration I did, which is called Vidya Acharya Oration. And these books which are sitting here do have the testimony from many of my friends and students who visited this museum. I keep it there for them to reflect on my work. I am a member of the Royal College of Physicians of London, and these are some of the leaflets from there. And London College was started in 1515 by King Henry. So this is part of the college leaflets. And as we move from that side, we have so many important artifacts. Indian Journal of Peritoneal Dialysis. I was the editor of the journal for 15 years, and these publications were made with the support of my colleagues. We also started a journal called South Asian Journal of Nephrology, Urology and Transplantation in 2013. This is a certificate when I left Kuwait, written in Arabic, and this is my driving license in Kuwait. I told you in Al-Hada Armed Forces Hospital in Taif in Saudi Arabia 2 times in 1989 and 1990. And some of these artifacts are the send-off gifts given to me when I left Canada in 1989 end. Old currencies from the paper currencies which have had with me, and so I just wanted people to see that. You can see my doctor's coat. One shows my professorship at Sri Ramachandra Medical College. The other one is at Pondicherry Institute of Medical Sciences. Of Tanger Foundation, we have the International Federation of Kidney Foundation meeting held in Chennai in 2018. And I was one of the earlier World Kidney Day executive member. I met the late Mother Teresa of Calcutta at Chennai in 1994, and she is holding my hand, as you can see. And there is another nun who was there at that time, and Mother Teresa was very kind to give me her love and affection. We started the Peritoneal Dialysis Society of India, and this is in 1997. The picture taken after the formation of the Peritoneal Dialysis Society of India in Bangalore. This is a family photograph of my parents, my in-laws, my little daughter when she was born, and my family shown in that in December 1991. And these are some of my diplomas and degrees from India and abroad. Dr. Robert Aldal was a kidney specialist at Toronto Western Hospital. And in 1988, Christmas, we all gathered in his house, all the nephrologists. This is a very important picture which came in Indian Express in 1993. We started the first child in peritoneal dialysis at that time. The child's name was Kirti. And this was highlighted by the Press Trust of India, and so that more children started coming to us to get this special dialysis. Replying to the felicitation of the National Kidney Foundation of America for the International Distinguished Medal bestowed on me in Dallas. And this is in Islamabad, and I was a speaker, and this is the Health Minister of Islamabad and my colleague nephrologist calling me to the stage and felicitating me for the biennial conference of nephrology. That of when we started the MRCP examination in India, the UK, these were the examiners who came from UK, and many of them are no more examining, and we lost some of them, and this is how we started the MRCP practical examination in India. So Professor William Kolff, he is the one who devised or invented the kidney dialysis machine. During the Second World War in 1940s, he transformed a washing machine into dialysis machine. He was not defeated. All the first 15 patients died, but the 16th patients lived. So pursuing things in life is a very important thing when you want to save lives and when you want to do something new. So I met Professor Kolff in Copenhagen in 2003. He was 93 years old at that time. And this is with Her Excellency Chandrika Kumaratunge when she was the President of Sri Lanka in 1999. And I had an opportunity to meet her because the person who is standing next to her is Mr. Chandra Mohoti, who is a close friend of mine. They were classmates, and Chandra's wife, I had the opportunity to take care of her following her kidney failure. The Peritoneal Dialysis Society of India felicitated me with this citation in the year 2010. This was a blessing for me because I could highlight the work done by my colleagues in taking peritoneal dialysis forward. In this scene there is a very important yoga guru. His name was Swami Vishnu Devananda. However, he developed severe kidney failure at the age of 55 due to diabetes, and he was traveling all over the world doing peritoneal dialysis, which is a bloodless dialysis. Here you can see him in one of the caves in Himalaya doing dialysis along with his disciple. And this shows the trainees I had from various parts of the world, from Africa, from Sri Lanka, from Far East. And so I'm happy that they are the face of me in those countries. I had an opportunity to meet our Honorable Prime Minister, Manmohan Singh, in his office in December 2007. The late President of Seychelles and Rene, and I visited him when I went to Seychelles in 2003. We had patients from Fiji coming to us, and this was the former Prime Minister of Fiji. These are the books I edited for Oxford, for Elsevier, for Springer. It was a very fruitful experience for us to spread our knowledge to many parts of the world. There are many scrolls of certificate, and this is, I was a speaker at the Pravasi Indian meeting a few times, and which was held in New Delhi and in Chennai and in other cities in the country. And this shows some of the speakers along with me at the Pravasi Indian meeting. A chair was opened in my name called Fresenius George Abraham Chair of Medicine in the Pondicherry Institute of Medical Sciences in 2010. And this is my very important, unique felicitation from the International Society for Peritoneal Dialysis. This award I received from Dr. Johan Bergman, along with the Federal Minister, Mr. Vailar Ravi, and also N. Ram from India, and other dignitaries on the stage. This is a book I wrote about Prime Minister Narendra Modi's contribution to kidney care in India. This hall is where the Nobel Prize in Medicine is announced in Stockholm. There was another book which was released by Professor P.J. Kurian, who was the past former Deputy Speaker of Rajya Sabha at Madras Medical Mission Hospital. Nobel laureate Aung San Suu Kyi. I met her, and she was very kind. We interacted together. Although she is in jail now, she is a wonderful person. And this is a very important picture. I am receiving the very prestigious Roscoe Robinson Award for Education in Nephrology and Kidney Diseases at Cape Town in 2015, where I received the Canadian Society of Nephrology, Montreal, receiving Professor Dimitrios Oreopoulos Award from Peter Blake. This is the award I am receiving from, this is the award and this is the picture from Maithripala Sirisena, the former president of Sri Lanka. This is the Roscoe Robinson Award. Roscoe Robinson was a pioneer in kidney disease across the world. I met him first time in 1991 in New Delhi for a meeting, and I never thought that I would be receiving his prestigious award as years went by in 2015 at Cape Town. This is an oration in my name in the Peritoneal Dialysis Society of India. Federation of UK College Award. It is called the Pacers Champion Award. This was given to me in 2017 at Chennai, and for my efforts in starting MRCP examination in India, and also for expanding to many places in South Asia and as well as in India. So these are some of the other pictures where I was giving orations and other things. And this particular thing tells you everything about the history of nephrology. The first time kidney diseases were described by this gentleman called Richard Bright, who lived in the 1789 to 1858. He is the first one to say that you have protein leak as well as your kidney function. And then these are the further people, and I would like you to look at this person. Joseph Murray, John Merrill were the people who were responsible for the first successful kidney transplantation in the world in 1954 at Brigham and Women's Hospital in Boston. And these are the other pioneers in kidney disease. This is my send-off from Pondicherry Institute of Medical Sciences in 2010. Felicitation from the Indian Medical Association, Chennai, Kodambakkam branch. I'm a life member there. These are some of the badges I had collected as a faculty in many parts of the world. I was given the Dronacharya Esteemed Teacher Award in 2019 in New Delhi. I'm receiving the award along with Rini, my wife. National Indian Medical Association gave me an award at the IMA Centenary celebration in New Delhi in 2017. This is a painting by my daughter Nitya, and there is a small girl holding a kidney which is burning. Burning means it is deceased. I received this National Science Day Oration Award from Niti University in Mangalore, and this is the 16th Congress of the Asian Society of Transplant. I gave the J.M. Patel Oration in 2019 at Delhi. This is Her Excellency Governor Tamilisai Soundararajan, and receiving my book at Raj Bhavan in Pondicherry. This is a very important book, a tribute to Dr. Dimitrios Oreopoulos. Dimitrios Oreopoulos was my mentor in Canada. He is no more. He passed away in 2012. There are nearly hundreds of people who were trained under him at Toronto Hospital in Canada. So all of us have written our own reflections of Dimitrios, and it is in this book. This is the picture where the former Vice President Venkaiah Naidu received the first copy of my book, which is shown here. This painting was made by Varshita. Varshita is a medical student and who has excellent skills in painting, and she has painted this kidney, and she has given the explanation about the various things she has represented in this painting. Early part of my career in UK in 1980, different parts of the UK, and then in the University of Kuwait, Al Mubarak Al Kabir Hospital, and then in Toronto, Canada, where we stayed in this apartment which has addressed 40 Gerrard Street East. This is the apartment building. Winter in Niagara Falls. That's a visit to the White House in 1987 with Rini. This is my work in Tamil Nadu Hospital. This is, I worked in the King's Hospital in Saudi Arabia, Al-Hada Armed Forces Hospital. You can see at the center Professor K.P. Ganeshan in suit along with his wife Mrs. Ganeshan, and we were all MD General Medicine students. Their names are given there. This is when I passed my MRCP UK in 1982, This is a certificate which was sent by the Royal College of Physicians. This is the Canadian Medical Council's evaluating examination pass certificate. I have been to Gaza Pyramid in 1993 along with my colleagues. And these are my students from Pondicherry Institute of Medical Sciences. And this is an early picture when I started my MBBS in Alleppey Medical College. My last oration was at Hammersmith Hospital in London in September 2023. And this is all the SRMC Ramachandra Medical College faculty and postgraduate students in 2004. And the faculty is seen there. This man standing there, C.V. Gurirajan, is one of my longest living kidney transplant patient. His brother Padmanabhan gave the kidney to him in 1992. This whole thing shows the highlights. I established an MOU with the American Society of Transplantation, with the European Society of Transplantation, with the Canadian Society of Transplantation, and during the annual meeting, the President of India sent us a congratulatory message, and these are the pictures taken at the annual meeting of the Indian Society of Transplant held in Calcutta in October 2023. There is one more oration in my name in children's kidney disease, which was initiated by my student Kalaivani, and the first meeting was inaugurated by Her Excellency the Governor Tamilisai, and the second meeting is going to be held in July this year. Students who hold very high position, my colleagues, and this is a very important picture. This particular young lady holding the baby is a doctor. She is an MBBS and MD doctor who had a kidney transplant done in the year 2000, and she delivered this baby after 20 years of transplantation, very successful and divine grace, and she is seen standing with her son and her mother in the museum. When we did the Peritoneal Dialysis Society of India meeting in 2011, we had felicitation from the then President of India, Pratibha Patil. Book release at Sri Ramachandra Medical College by the previous Vice Chancellor, Dr. T.K. Parthasari. We have very good relationship with our Pakistani nephrologists. This is the seal of Mohenjo-daro. I have been a faculty in Pakistan 9 times from 2004 to 2015, including Karachi, Faisalabad, Peshawar, Lahore, and Islamabad. These are some of the pictures which were taken along with my students and in various parts of the world where I went as a faculty, including Australia, South Korea, Taiwan, and America, United States of America, Denmark, and Barcelona at the top. These are some of the artifacts I collected. This is an old ultrasound machine which was donated by South Indian Bank to me. And these are the peritoneal dialysis machines which my former patients have used. And this is the earliest model of the machine. Earliest camera which I bought from UK in 1980, then Seoul, Korea in 1993. This is a peritoneal dialysis requires a catheter. So this is the catheter I made with my students. The establishment is called Madras Medical Devices. It's called Georgie and Satish peritoneal dialysis catheter, which is cheaper than the one which we import. And this is an introduction catheter implantation set with a peel-away sheet. And this is the watch which I bought from Taif, Saudi Arabia in 1989. This one is a device which was in 1997 to look inside the eyes, to look at the retina, which is called an ophthalmoscope. This is a charka given by my colleagues from Ahmedabad at the IKDRC. A reflection of my life, and I want you to look at that painting. That painting is done by one gentleman called Atullah, he is from Sri Lanka. He had his first kidney transplant done in CMC Vellore and it failed. And 2001 he had the second transplant. He has painted his wife and his son and shown us, and he has written on that as my saviors. And it was quite gratifying to take care of Atullah as a person. The Peritoneal Dialysis Society of India, I was the president from 1997 to 1999. In 2011, we held the annual meeting, which was an international meeting at Madras Medical Mission. There were many participants, including faculty from abroad. Dear friends, through this museum, I have shown you my professional development. And this should inspire you to work hard and to reach higher heights. As I said, sky is the limit for any professional person, especially medical person. I told you I became a kidney specialist by default, but I enjoyed my life all through these 43 years, and I still enjoy it, taking care of kidney disease patients. If any of you want to visit this small museum, you are welcome, and please give me a call. I'll be happy to take you around and show you the work we did together for improving the life of many people in India and in other parts of the world. Thank you.